here at Mozilla, we really take JavaScript very seriously. JavaScript we take as the programming language of the web platform. And we take JavaScript's performance very, very seriously. It's no use to us if you think, well, I could build a web app, but it's going to be so slow that I may as well build a Flash app, or I may as well build a Java applet, or I may as well build a Windows application that people download. You will have to get it correct. And every time, how many of you use Firefox? Let me start there. Okay, now how many of you also use Chrome? A few hands have gone up. When the Chrome team at Google announces that their JavaScript has achieved a leap in performance, we get stressed out and we start working harder. Likewise, when we announce that on a certification, on a sort of a test suite, that Firefox is performing well, the Google guys get stressed out. We discuss this at conferences. They're like, your test is not fair, we did this, and it is the next battle, the next encounter with respect to where competition happens, at least in my industry, and I think going forward this is going to be the case, is JavaScript. It's performance in JavaScript. The next thing that I like a good platform to have is power. And by power, I mean to give you the ability to do things that are really, really tightly coupled with the actual hardware device. I mean, the ability for a web application to understand what kind of a device it's running on and to use the properties of the device. And I'll show you some demos of that going forward. So the picture that I show you, the actual demo, speaks a lot louder than my words. So we'll have some demos to show you what I mean. You also want the power to deploy something at scale. You want to be able to reach hundreds of thousands, if not millions of users. When Lucien was giving his talk, he asked how many of you use Facebook. Can I see that show of hands again? I would say that it is for almost 90%. I think that's there. So when you build something like that, you want to be able to reach hundreds of thousands of users. You want the ability to do things at scale. That's what I mean by power. But there's also one other thing that's important, which is beauty. You want your user to think, you want to have the ability to make users say, wow. You want them to step back and say, that's incredible. So power, speed, and beauty are three things that I keep coming back to when I talk about the web as a platform.